how to get past the overwhelm and uncertainty of running a business and live the life of your dreams, even though they didn't teach you how to in school. Did you know that 60% of businesses don't make money? Some even lose it. And 45% fail before they're 5 years old. Are their owners the lucky ones because they managed to escape? Well, we don't think so. Now this may not be for you. We're not offering tips and tricks and get-rich-quick schemes. The value here is for people with a real business, with some revenue coming in. Obviously you can tell by now that we're selling something to help small business owners, and well, if that's against your principles, please just stop watching now. Still here, here's the problem small business owners face. No one taught most of us anything about business. And that means most small business owners are self-taught, and they do a brilliant job. But when I talk to them, they tell me they have revenue and cash flow all over the place, and the uncertainty of this and paying the bills wakes some of them up in the middle of the night and keeps them tossing and turning until dawn. Dawn gives them the excuse to get back to work. And they're bombarded with itty-bitty solutions. And we apologise here, the ebooks we gave you probably added to this, that leave them overwhelmed and wondering just where to start. And most of all, if they don't keep driving the business every day, and most evenings as well, it'll all fall apart. Luckily, there is a solution. Let me introduce you to the Competition Crushing Playbook. In it, you'll find everything you need to build the business that will allow you to live the life you dream of. The Competition Crushing Playbook is a personalised diagnostic tool so you get the exact steps to grow your business, which means you don't get overwhelmed or waste time you don't have, wondering where to start. Divides the transformation of your fortune into more leads, more conversions, more transactions, higher prices and more profits, so you can make small, easily achieved improvements in each area that together multiply to increase your success. Gives you the secrets in Build $1 Million Business that show you how to tame a business of any size and give you your life back. And by the way, that's not by working more, but by working less and getting the business operating smoothly and systematically. The playbook has over 121 strategies to make your business generate more cash for you, which means that you can start to live the life you deserve, as well as serving your customers. And shows you tactics that are free or even make you money, so you need never be held back by the fear of making a mistake or losing money on ads or websites that don't deliver. Features a quick start program so you can see almost instant results. The playbook is bursting with fundamental strategies, tactics and examples that teach everything you need to know about business that most people's education neglected, and contains scripts for your staff that naturally lead them to sell, and on-hold and answer phone scripts as well, so even your phone system sells for you, which takes away the resentment that builds when you feel that you alone do the hard stuff to keep the business going. There's a step-by-step guide that will open your mind to all the ways to build your business, while preserving what's important to you, your hard-won reputation in the community. The Competition Crushing Playbook is for business owners who are sick and tired of revenue that stubbornly stays too low to afford them a living, never mind the life they dreamed of. It's for you if your revenue and cash flow are all over the place, so you can't predict if the bills will get paid and can't budget on the help you need to give your life back. It's for you if you want to break into the 4% of million-dollar businesses in the US and become the envy of your friends and rivals. It's for the business owner who still has a dream. Just for a minute, I want you to imagine whistling as you walk into work, tall, head up, with a lightness in your chest, knowing you're starting your day with the overheads already paid. You notice your receptionist following the script and upselling a caller instead of merely taking their details, and you give a quick word of praise. You leave the office to pick up your daughter from soccer practice at 4:30, confident that all the paperwork has been taken care of by your administrator. You spend the whole evening relaxing with your family, catching up with their news and helping the kids with their homework before going to bed, gently tired from another fulfilling day. How will you feel about yourself? How will your loved ones feel about you? We built this resource out over several years for our $60,000 a year one-on-one clients. Probably like you, we get a kick out of helping people, so now we want to test this can work without the expensive one-on-one, which is where you come in, and the massive incentive we're offering if you'll agree to give us feedback. Don't just take our word for it. These are the biggest issues for small business owners, as identified by small business owners: revenue, the competition, isolation, overwhelm, uncertainty, and paying the bills. So coming up, this is exactly what you get to get you through the issues. You get a diagnostic tool so you know exactly where to start without getting overwhelmed or wasting time and money you don't have. You get the quick start program that gives you, quick and easy actions with outsized results. More than 121 strategies and tactics in every area you need to grow a business. How to get more leads, how to make more conversions from leads to customers, how to make more transactions with each customer, how to charge more, and how to make more profit. You get automatic access to our Grow $1 Million business area. That's valuable even if you don't want to grow so big, because it shows you how to scale to whatever size you want to be without killing yourself through overwork. You get examples you can steal legally of scripts for your people, so they sell whenever they answer the phone, and answer phone scripts that sell even when your office is closed. An elevator pitch, examples of autoresponder email sequences, advertising swipe files from our archives, and that's for all sorts of niches and all sorts of media, and much more. You even get case studies from business owners that built money-making machines that allowed them to finally live the lifestyles they want. You're going to get all this within hours of signing up. We'll send you your login details, and you can go straight in and get started getting more predictable revenue and overcoming overwhelm and uncertainty. You're probably wondering how much this is going to cost you. Now remember, we built all these resources for our one-on-one clients so they could get instant access without having to call us up. Then we decided to help more people, and we tried to think of a reasonable price instead of the $1,500 to $5,000 for one-on-one. A reasonable price to pay to transform your business and your life. But of course, we want to make sure it works without the one-on-one element. It's probably not for everyone. Certainly, you need to be an action taker. So, for the first 100 to enroll, the price is not $197, but just $37.40 per month. That's 80% off. And we'll ask you for a testimonial. That's less than a coffee a day. Happily, you don't need to cut out the coupon or even remember the code. The orange button will apply automatically for you. Well, at least for the first 100. You know what to do. Hit the big orange Enroll with Auto coupon button now. Wait! There's more. My partners say this is madness. If access to everything in the competition-crushing playbook isn't enough for less than a coffee a day, you'll get automatically enrolled in our e-learning system at no additional cost. We've helped build countless businesses and marketed them with a system that has consistently boosted revenues, profit and exposure. And that's in record time, at least for people who commit to taking action on every lesson. We charge a handsome sum to deliver this process one-to-one, but after 5 years of documenting the roadmap, we've managed to get the system in an e-learning format. It is now available free with the competition-crushing playbook. You can believe if my partners weren't happy about the 80% off, they think throwing this in for free is mad. So I recommend that you take advantage before they force me to sell this as a separate product. And don't worry, if you get in now, you'll continue to get access for as long as you're subscribed. Each week we'll provide you with a video. There's also an audio download for your convenience that gives you the what and the why for that particular weekly lesson, along with an accompanying workbook that will not only provide you with the how-to for that particular lesson, we'll also show you through multiple examples exactly how you apply the information to your specific business. You'll also receive a weekly text lesson designed to keep you and your business miles ahead of the competition. Of course, there's no contract locking you in because we're confident that nothing else you invest in will give you anything like the return. Some will think a guarantee is overkill for a price of $37.40 monthly when you can cancel at any time. And yet, if you find that this is not for you in the first 30 days, just tell us. A simple email does it, and we'll insist that you take your money back. We won't ask you why or try to change your mind. We just respect your decision and quickly refund your payment. I can guarantee that even though I'm offering the first 100 at a sacrificial price of 80% off, you'll be grandfathered in at this price the whole time I'm offering the competition crushing playbook and you keep up payments. What I can't guarantee is that the competition crushing playbook is for you. And I can't guarantee you'll get any particular result at all. That does depend on you. It's certainly not for people who want to sit and read. It's for action takers. So now you know what to do. Hit the big orange Enroll with Auto Coupon button now. Here's a quick reminder of everything you're going to get. You're going to get the strategies, tactics and examples you need for more leads, more conversions, more transactions, higher prices and more profit, so that you won't have to stress about keeping your business thriving. You're going to get our diagnostic tool, so you can jump in where you can make the biggest difference with the least effort. You're going to get the Quick Start program, so you can grab the low-hanging fruit and make a quick start to transforming your business. You're going to get our e-learning system, into which we have distilled 5 years worth of one-on-one coaching practice delivered to you weekly, so that in a couple of hours a week over the course of a year you'll have worked through everything. You're going to get the strategies, the tactics and the examples you need to build $1 million business. Or if your goal is less about money and more about providing security for your family and finding the time to live the life of your dreams, these systems and processes will work perfectly for you too. All you have to do now is hit the button before someone else grabs your first 100 spot. But it's not all roses. You'll identify where to take action with the personalised audit, but be sure you'll need to take that action. This isn't a get-rich-quick scheme. It's for people with a real business and a real entrepreneurial drive. Now on the plus side, there's all of this: a personalised audit, quick start, more leads, more conversions, more transactions, higher prices, more profit, $1 million business, case studies, ad examples, coaching videos, e-learning system. On the minus side, you have to take action, and it's not free. If you think the pluses vastly outweigh the minuses, hit the big orange Enroll with Auto Coupon button now. Because the sooner you get started, the sooner you change your fortunes. Some people have said to me they don't have time. They are already working 16 hours a day with no time off. And you know, that's a fair point. Most of us small business owners work far too hard. And yet, when we look at how they spend their time, sometimes it's spent doing things the hard way. Or, you know, because margins aren't high enough, people need to do more and more to keep the business going. So when I hear people saying they don't have enough time, I think it means one of two things. For some people, it means they don't want to change. They like living on the edge of a cash flow implosion and being absolutely essential to everything the business does, to never have enough time for family, because that all makes them feel important. And if you don't want to change, don't invest in the competition crushing playbook. And then to the other people who are equally pressed for time, I say this: set aside a morning or even just half a morning a week to implement just one strategy in the competition crushing playbook. Choose something that will make a big impact, either directly on time, like writing down a script for something you do so someone else can do it instead. And sure, they won't be as good as you, at least at first, but you'll have that little bit less to do, and you can invest that time in the next step and the next until your business and, your life is transformed. Or you can pick a step which will lead directly to more profit, which means you can do a little less work and again invest that time and time again. Because one thing is for sure, if you don't change something, next week will feel like last week. So if you want next week to be different, hit the big orange Enroll with Auto Coupon button now. When I hear people ask, will it work for me? I ask them back, is it me you don't trust, or is it because you don't fully trust yourself? Because if it's me, then I haven't done my job right. I don't deserve your business. You shouldn't get the competition crushing playbook today. But if you don't fully trust yourself, then I completely understand. It's the same for all of us. And when I feel that way, it's usually because I've tried something and failed and don't want to go through the pain of that failure again. I don't know where it came from. I don't remember any particular soul-crushing incident. But as a kid, up to the age of 24, I had this thing about introducing myself to anyone new. The more I wanted to get to know them, the worse it was. You know what I mean. Over time, I built up strategies to overcome this. And when I met Annette, I deployed the ask her friend to my party and accidentally invite her to strategy. Well, it worked. She took pity on me, and 32 years, 5 houses, 4 cats and 3 countries later, we're still together. So let me ask you, if you could go back in time and meet with my 24-year-old self, would you encourage me to overcome my shyness and ask Annette to my party? Would you let me quit on myself? Would you encourage me? Of course, you'd encourage me, and that's what I'm trying to do for you now. So I have to ask you straight out, are you going to let that self-doubt cheat you out of the future you deserve? No. I didn't think so. You know what to do. Hit the orange button and grab your competition crushing playbook now. Okay, if you haven't hit the button already, I can only think that's because you're worried about making a bad decision. And you know what? Maybe you're right. But maybe you're not. Let's say you get this. You try for 30 days and it doesn't work for you. You absolutely hate it. Let's say it's the worst purchase you ever made. Ever. It can't get much worse than that, can it? Can we agree that's the worst case scenario? Then send me an email and you'll get a refund. It'll be like it never happened. What if it actually works? Hey, you're still watching this. You know you've got a pretty strong gut feeling that this is what you've been looking for. And let's say your gut feeling is right. 30 days from now you could have rolled out 2, 3, maybe even 4 changes to your business. You could have more leads, more conversions, more transactions, higher prices and more profits. You could have started the transformation of your business. And what would that mean in your life? What would it mean for your family? What would it mean for the way people see you? After all, the worst that can happen is you hit the delete button on the whole thing and you get a full refund. But the best case is that it's life-changing. Okay, just to let you know, after the first 100 sign-ups, we will be putting the price up. So this is your only chance to get in at $37.40 a month. And let's be blunt. If you pass up on this offer, will you be doing the same thing next week as you're doing this? And will you still be getting the same result next week as you're getting this week? And is that the perfect result that you want? So by now you know what to do. Hit the big orange Enroll with Auto Coupon button now.